Hey, subscribe to my channel. I love you.
Kaizoku.
This video is sponsored by Nen Garden. Their latest spring collection just dropped, featuring 3 new designs. To celebrate, they're running a spring sale. Buy one and get any classic mat 50% off with code SPRINGSALE. Plus use code Kaizoku at checkout for an extra 5% off. This video is sponsored by gumgum.gg. Discover Western OP10 lists and Eastern OP11 lists on gumgum.gg. Updated daily. Be the first to see decks for new leaders as they emerge. With over 1,000 deck lists per set, gumgum.gg has all the top strategies as soon as they drop. This video is sponsored by Card Market, Europe's largest online marketplace for trading card games. What if we did ban Fullalead? That's the question that I am exploring in this video. With the news of the ban list coming out next month, there were a lot of cards that people were considering being the target for that ban list, with Fullalead being the target for Blackbeard, who people suspect will become too oppressive in the meta once OP10 releases for us. Now, we don't see Blackbeard as ubiquitous in the West as we do see him in the East, for whatever reason that is. But yeah, people think that with the advent of Liberation, the event card that kills 2 things, and then 5-cost Kuzan that can guarantee your Jesus Burgesses a lot more reliably from your discard back onto the field, people think that's that boost that Blackbeard needs to truly be like a menace in the meta. And yeah, Blackbeard, by nature of his leader ability, just denies certain playstyles, so people think that might lead to like an unfun meta. So one of the ways people thought to hit Blackbeard is to ban the stage card for him, because the stage card made the deck way too consistent, right? You're able to do what you want to do every single game. You'll never miss your 10-cost Blackbeards in the late game. You'll always find your Jesuses. So people wanted to hit that as a way to make the deck a little more reliant on figuring out how to best deal with the current board state rather than relying on the consistent same old game plan every game. But yeah, we'll be taking a look at what would happen if the stage card were banned. And with me to help explore that is AwakenedTCG. So Wraith, would you like to introduce yourself and talk a little bit about your experience playing Blackbeard and your brief opinions on if Fullalead should be banned or not?
Yeah, of course. What's up, everybody? I'm AwakenedTCG. I'm a fellow content creator, and I actually play this game professionally now. So I travel to most of the events and compete at a high level. So I started playing Blackbeard back in October, actually. So I made proxies. The set didn't come out yet, but I made proxies, and I had played a couple of other decks just trying to feel out 09, just because I knew our nationals was going to be OP09, and so, you know, I wanted to get a head start. I ended up playing Blackbeard the whole time and really fell in love with the deck and its playstyle. So I really enjoyed that, and so that's basically what made my decision moving forward. And so it's been about almost 4 months now since I've actually been playing the deck and testing it, which is, you know, a lot longer than I should have. But you know, I'm enjoying it, and OP010, it gets a big buff, and so I'm excited for that. And then as far as Fullalead goes, I definitely believe that's not the right card that we should be targeting. I know people have been saying that that's probably what they're looking to ban if they do ban something. I think the card just makes the deck more consistent. I don't think it actually improves its power level as much as a certain card, in my opinion, does, like the 5-cost Kuzan that is coming out in OP10. I believe that card is what actually makes the deck go from, like, I would say a solid tier 2, like the top of tier 2 decks, kind of tier 1 in OP09, into like a top 2 contender with Dofi in OP10, just because of that card right there. Blackbeard doesn't really have any card draw, and this solves that problem. Not only that, it gets to pressure for free, and then you get to play obviously a body from your trash. And it just becomes way too aggressive, because you can bring out your Burgesses, and now you have a card drawn, and you have, you know, a 9k 10k Burgess staring at your opponent on the next turn. So the only issue with that is, I think that, you know, since it's a brand new card, the Altar's barely coming out, they probably wouldn't target a card like that. But yeah, for my opinion, I don't think the card should be banned. I don't think this one card is going to like just magically solve the issue of Blackbeard being way too overtuned, just like Dofi is in OP10. But I mean, we'll see what they end up doing on the 16th after Worlds.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you. I don't think this stage is going to get hit either, but I do see a lot of people talking about it, so I thought might as well explore that in this video. So yeah, thanks for joining me with this. Also, do note that these are just testing videos, and we don't have a way to do like takebacks on the sim. So don't take like the final victory or loss screen as like the most important data point. It's not, right? We have the critical thinking skills and the ability to imagine the scenarios if optimal plays had happened instead, and kind of like the outcomes or like the feelings of what it was like to play with the absence of certain cards, right? But don't be ashamed if you can't. I won't make fun of you. Everyone develops these skills at a different time in their life, so feel free to use this video as practice. Okay, Shanks versus Blackbeard. All right, what's the better curve for Blackbeard? Second, right?
Yeah, for Blackbeard, going second in this matchup is preferred.
Okay, we'll see how that one goes first.
Yeah, so this matchup is actually pretty interesting. I think for the most part, you really rely on seeing your 10 cost. And that's why I said going second is just so much better. Because like I can match you, right? If I go first, I can match you after you play your first 10 cost. But if you continuously have the follow-up 10 cost, and then at a certain point, whoever stops first dropping the 10 cost pretty much loses. With Shanks really having the edge. Because he has that -1 on all of his Shanks, right? So eventually my teachers on board are -2, -3,000, which make it super hard to defend.
Right, and that's where the stage helps you to be able to chain yours back to back, and hope might not have to like just draw, right? Could just hope I get them.
Correct. While Shanks can't search for them, Blackbeard does have 12 cards in the deck where it can. Not this list in particular. Obviously, this is the list without the stage, so we're gonna have to make do.
Okay, we will just swing 2 into Lafitte, 5 at leader, then we'll drop a Hongo and pass.
Pretty solid start so far. I don't think I have to be too scared of the Hongo just yet. And then yeah, you're going to 5 Dawn, so I never have to leader effect. Usually it's 7 or higher, right? Because Ben Beckman can just trash a Burgess.
Just Yasop and 6. Yeah, I'm wondering if you're running other cards that help make the Jesus bigger instead of the stage.
There's actually quite limited cards that actually do that, and I'm pretty sure most of them you already do run in the deck. Can I talk about the cards that are already in the deck right now?
Sure, yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So obviously one of the cards that I actually wanted to slot in to this deck was the Tempest Kick, which is one of the cards that would actually make your trash bigger because you also draw 4/1 Dawn, which is like not bad. Definitely replaces itself, and so I don't think that's a bad option to have in this deck. And then obviously it helps into Dofi, which is our worst matchup. We are not swinging, we'll pass. I forgot.
Okay, we'll give you 5.
This I have to counter. I can't go down to 2 life too early.
And then, did you mean to leader ability?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, do you want to restart or?
No, I'll just trash 2 cards next turn.
Okay, got it.
I'll do that before my turn starts.
Okay, so I will not trash anything.
Yeah, and then
pass. Yeah, so it's as if he did leader ability.
Turn here, and then I'll give you the trash for this turn here.
Honor system. We're testing, so right. We're not just trying to sweat each other here.
In this turn now.
Okay, so everything is corrected and set.
Interesting here. Not sure how much of a threat that a Hongo actually is, or if I even want to swing into it.
Yeah, he's considering to kill it. He's just a 5k for me in the end.
We'll start getting a little bit of pressure.
Okay, 7 we will take. Okay, 2 Jesuses. I don't get the on play. He still has rush, right? Okay, we will throw a 5 first.
I think I want to take one of these.
Yeah, I would like to get a 10 cost Shanks. I don't have it guaranteed.
And then it's most likely a dragon is probably your optimal curve. So.
Oh, how do you know?
I probably want to block both of these and then take the swing from the dragon.
And 7 from Beckman.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and use Shockwave, kill the Hongo.
Ooh, nice. Okay, and then yeah, dragon. How'd you know?
So yeah, Shockwave is another one of those tech cards that I like to add. Kind of interesting. I think the list that I have running is a bit more high roll versus consistency. Obviously, with no stage, I feel like it's okay to do that just because it already gets a little bit less consistent. So if you make it just a slight bit more inconsistent, but just add cards that can, come up in life and really just swing the play, swing your momentum, I think is really beneficial.
I do kind of like Shockwave because the one way I see people play against Blackbeard is just to drop a bunch of weenies that can attack for 5 later, and this like handles that really well. Ooh, what the heck is this card?
Oh, I just use it for trigger. It's
Got it.
okay. It was a 6 or less.
Interesting. Well, I'm gonna be interested to see your thoughts on your list at the end of the video.
Yeah. And then I have a couple options here. Not sure.
Let's see, Finger
We might as
Pistol,
well just
Tempest
use
Gate. These Jesus are getting kind of scary.
Not the card we wanted, but I think it'll be okay here.
But yeah, I mulligan and I still didn't get the 10 cost Shanks, so it's nothing I could do about that, really.
Another one.
It's just how it is, right?
I'm 2 cards off. I think that'll be okay. Start here. See what you do.
I want to protect the Beckman. He can make... Okay, so... These Jesuses are pretty big. 10, 10. Okay, we'll just leader ability that. I think our Beckman's dead either way.
10.
Then yeah, building stake helps me swing back. Hopefully I can kill one.
Next turn. Which do I care? I think one of them dies regardless. I think this should be fine.
Okay, we'll take... Ooh, okay, we'll take... Black Hole. Ooh, a third Jesus, oh my god.
I'm just trying to do some math here. So you go 10 costs, you be 5.
Lucky Root can kill, right? Yeah, it's on KO, not on play.
Trash.
Alright, let's see, it's one more card to make him to
9, yeah.
a 9k, yeah. Let's try to kill one here. Do I need the Red Hawk?
Counter this for 3k.
Okay, so if I assume the card in your hand is a 10 cost Blackbeard, I can just do 6 at him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then Lucky Roo, Uta, pass.
Interesting.
Right, original power, so I can kill the Jesuses actually. Okay, 5 at me, we will counter 1. 9 we block. That killed. Oh wait, it doesn't work on Jesus?
Nah, it can't be KO'd.
Oh, right. Oops, I'm dumb.
Block up.
And I did not mean to block.
Here, if you block the first one.
Okay, counter 3.
And then I actually don't think I need a leader effect here. Yeah, we should be okay without a leader effect. Just because I'm assuming at this point you might see a 10 cost, so.
Yep, play Rayleigh. Discard that. 5 at lead.
Interesting. 5 down left.
Yeah, I should have another Lucky Roo this turn.
Yeah, this is a difficult one. I think I have to counter here.
Okay, I think I can get away with this.
Now with 2 done up, we'll make you swing the blocker if you want to hit. Yeah.
No, pass.
Now, can I go for game? You probably have an event. I would need 3 swings with 6 done up if I get rid of the blocker there. That would be...
Yeah, I wonder if it would have made a difference if I didn't misplay with the Lucky Roo.
11. I can actually make it a 10. I can go 10, 10, 11, 12. 10, you probably counter out with 9 cost 2k. I go 10 again, you take it. I go 11, you take 12, you take. Now, before I commit trashing both the cards in my hand, I think I can just swing. Can I live another turn? I might be able to live another turn. Hold on. We'll go here and see what you do. I think I can just live another turn.
Right, let me think. So I can counter 7k. He can make them all 12s though really easily. Okay, I'll let it go. We'll leader ability and then counter 4.
Swing at it one more time. Just play another 10 cost. And then can I afford to swing here? 1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, if you have a rush. you have a rush, I can't deal with that. I can leader effect, but I can't use my blocker to swing aggressive here.
Dang. 5 at lead.
Yeah, I can afford to. No trigger.
Okay, I think I die.
Yeah.
Played dragon, and then I can't even attack because I can only make an 11.
Yeah.
We just pass.
I think at this point with 2 in hand, I should have it. Let me do the math on this. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd be 1 card short. I can use 2 Dawn to get 1,000 extra. I'd be 2,000 extra on both. So that's 4,000. Okay, so that's worth it. Go here. Grab this. And trash here. Trash.
11 will take. 11 will take. 12 will block. And you got it.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you said that was Blackbeard's better curve anyway, so let's try the other way.
So I'm first?
Yep.
Alright, let's do it. I am first. Go ahead and mulligan that hand. Not the greatest start here. We'll see what we can do.
Okay, we will just pass here.
It's fine.
Okay, we'll take.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and pass.
I'll give you 5. And Lucky Roo, pass.
Go ahead and get rid of that, build my trash a bit. 26.
6. We'll take one more. Okay, 6.
I'll give you 2k.
Really pass. So now he starts leader building, right? Okay, 7. We will leader ability and then 2k.
Yep, I'll go ahead and play Augur. I will leader effect here, and then I'll just pass.
Okay, I think I swing with my blocker.
Yeah, I'll give you 2k.
And then a 5.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't want to take 2 life because the dragon's coming.
Yep. 9. Pass. We're getting pretty good draws. Usually I get kind of whiff with Shanks.
Can't afford to do this here.
He goes to 10 next turn. So maybe I don't care about the Lafitte. Yeah, he's a 10 beard. I don't care about the Lafitte anymore.
If you have 10 cost here, that hurts really bad. Yeah, I don't have another option, so go ahead and get rid of this. And
The -6 cost is a little too much.
Card advantage. I'm a little too low on resources.
Do Shanks. Get rid of 1 Van Augur. Should I let any of them live, actually? So you can kill like a 3-drop.
I think it's probably worth it because if you don't swing into it now, you'll have to swing into it later.
That's true.
Because I have a 10 cost in hand, so that's what I'm playing next turn. It's like if you don't kill it now, I'm gonna be poking at you. But you probably have to get rid of it eventually.
Valid.
So let's see how these
5. Give you 2. Okay, then another 10 cost. Throw 5.
we'll give you a 1k.
9.
Yeah, block.
12 at it.
Yeah, I'll be 2 ones.
Got it. Okay, pass. I think that was worth it, right? Just burning 2 cards out of his hand like that. Okay, second one out. Okay, 5 at me will... then you have 11 to throw. Okay. So I want to leave down up for Gum Gum Red Hawk. Throw 5.
I will take.
Okay, so Rayleigh, or yeah, Rayleigh's a little bit harder to kill. I have 3 down to work with. I can make a 12. Okay, then 12.
Yeah, we'll take as well. Search, grab a 2K.
And maybe I just force you to use one of these teaches and pass.
Optimal. I like that. It's really hard to deal with dragging into Shanks in this matchup. No, I don't think I have a solution, but maybe I can find one. Okay. Oh, it's not gonna do it. 3, 4, 5. So we can do it this way.
Shows my Shanks.
Vasco shot. No Vasco shot.
No shot, no shot.
Do we live next turn? 1, 2, 3. No, I think we're cooked here. We'll take a 1K. That's a little too late. Grab a 2K. And we'll do a 6 lead here. 6 lead.
Just counter 2.
Yeah, now finding another blocker should mean that's the one for you, but we'll see.
So 11.
We'll block, save it. Oh, we got it. GG.
Okay, GG. So what did you think of the matchup?
I definitely think it's a little. I would say it's a little bit worse. Just because the cards that I have teched in are for kind of the lower end costing cards for matchups like Dofi and Purple Luffy. Because Purple Luffy plays a lot of 5 cost. It plays some 4 cost. And all those can get targeted by the cards that I run in this list. Obviously, like Shockwave, the new 3 cost spell that you saw earlier that I'll go over later. But for the most part, not seeing a stage early in this matchup definitely has its downsides. I think just certain turns where I need certain cards, they're just not showing up, and just not having that extra, lifeline definitely impacts it a slight bit. So I would say this matchup does get a bit worse. It's definitely not feeling as good as it used to with this stage, because when you run 4 stage, you see it pretty consistently, or if you don't see it right away, you have 8 other searchers that can find it early on. So it just like makes everything come together and have a lot of cohesion. It just flows well. The list right now definitely feels like, oh, you might not see a piece when you need it, as before with stage, you definitely always more than likely see the piece you need it when you need to see it.
Yeah, it kind of felt coin flippy to me. Like even from going first versus going second to like finding your 10 drops, it just now depends on luck for both sides.
Yeah, because like another issue with Shanks is you can't search Dragon, you can't search the Shanks unless you run the Uta. Some lists do, some lists don't, but like that is like a sure success to win the matchup if you go second. Dragon on 8, 10 cost, 10 cost, 10 cost. So like as Blackbeard, if I just 10 cost, 10 cost, 10 cost, I can win as well, but I have way more options to search versus Shanks.
Right.
So overall, I think it's still a bit worse on the Shanks' end, seeing your pieces. But yeah, it definitely makes it like, as far as like if it's favored or unfavored, it definitely closes that gap to being more even.
For sure. Okay, RP Luffy versus Blackbeard.
All right, now am I going to take first or second?
Oh, let's go. You going second?
Me going second first? Okay. We shall go second. I think this is a fine keep.
Okay, I'm going first, so this is kind of bad. Let's mulligan. We'll mulligan this. Okay, yeah, he can't stop an event. Just pass.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and play a Lafitte search. And we will grab a dot Q. And we'll pass.
Okay, is it worth it to do this? We'll do 6. This only ramps as 1 Dawn. Okay, we'll play to die 4 and pass. Right, because if he had a 6k, I could ramp 2, but he's not going to play it. 7, give you a 2. We can lead performers next turn.
And we'll pass.
Okay, lead performers. And then guess we'll just swing 9.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and take that. So it's pretty interesting.
So I hit 10 next turn.
Poke another card out of your hand.
We'll take this one.
Play Van Augur, and then we're gonna start leader affecting here.
Yeah, leader effect does fuck me over. I don't get access to Linlin or Kid here.
That's fine.
Ooh, I don't get any benefit from this guy either. Okay, we'll ramp. Use 6 at lead. Maybe I'll just play him out. It's hard for him to remove it, right? 3. Yes, Tempest Kick. Oh, he's 2 cards though.
8. Don't have it yet.
Van Augur, stronger. Dot Q. Okay, play out Linlin and pass. I'll save it for his turn. He doesn't leader ability. Because I think it'll help me win the game.
Be a little unconventional here, but I think we can get there. So we'll go Augur.
And then the stronger. Ooh, nice.
Player stronger. Maybe the Vasco shot wasn't the right option to trash.
Yeah, Luffy would have lived that actually, so maybe that was a mistake.
I think we're okay. We'll just poke you down a bit more.
So, okay, we'll counter 2. I was supposed to Gungam Giant, but I misclicked.
We will get rid of this.
Okay, let's see. Do 8 to add to Van Augur.
Yeah, you got it.
Kid and pass.
Good
Oh my god.
Does allow us to be a little bit more aggressive. 79. Yeah, we'll grab that. It's gonna be kind of interesting here. Yeah, this is fine.
Okay, we'll Gungam Giant. This does nothing for me.
I will leader effect. Get rid of a dot Q and we'll pass.
Okay, I think, yeah, this definitely will help. So we'll do 7 at this one.
Yeah.
Then Luffy. Oh, he gets rush on play. Oops.
Yeah, on play only.
That's fine. I had nothing else to do.
We'll go in 10 cost.
Okay. At least, yeah, I don't have to take any stray 5s that way. But this guy I have to counter.
And I'll go ahead and...
Not leader ability? Leader abilities. Okay, Throw 6 at him. Did I play a 10 out? He'll throw 6 at Van Augur.
I don't think you have a rush other than Dragon, and if you play it, I think we're okay with you swinging again into the Augur.
Okay, if I Mr. 2, he can get rid of it with Van Augur dot Q. I think I have to play out the Luffy and just hope to live. Or blocker. Let's see. Okay, we'll play out Queen and then lead performers. That's it.
Alright.
Okay, if it gets into the 10 beard, I'm screwed.
I can get pretty creative here. I'm not sure if we need to. Probably.
His hand size is so huge. I can't do anything about it.
Be like relatively okay.
6 counter 1. Yeah, maybe I should have dropped the 10. Something bigger. 12 will take.
And yeah, we'll give you a Van Augur. We'll pass.
Throw 6 at Van Augur.
Yeah, I'll give you 2K.
Okay, another Luffy and pass. I think we're doomed.
Play another 10 cost.
Oh my god, you don't even need the stage.
I don't. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we can go ahead and give you this here. Beautiful. No leader effect.
Okay, what can we do here? I have Dragon now. That doesn't save me at all. 12 at a Teach. 6 at Van Augur. Yep, we're dead.
Big time.
Okay, Well, yeah. You also have the Teach coming up next card in life too. You're gonna see all 4. Nice, nice.
Yeah, this matchup definitely interesting. I was a bit confused at first how to play it. I actually tested it, like I said yesterday. I tested it a bunch. I've had limited experience with RP Luffy, but it's definitely a lot closer than what I thought it to be. It's closer to 50-50. I think the only way I have a chance in this matchup is if I see my Van Augers.
Yeah, definitely. You were able to remove everything I had on board every turn.
Yeah, because like RP Luffy like ramps big, but it goes real tall. It doesn't go wide, and so if I can just mitigate that pressure turn by turn, just clearing every body, then going into late game I should have a little bit of room to work with to like ensure I win.
For sure. Yep, I didn't open any ramp. What the heck?
Mulligan here.
I mulligan too.
Let's
get what top deck it, right?
Okay.
Okay, and we'll pass 2. And I did indeed top deck it. Nice. Never punished. He's gonna swing 8 at me.
Yeah, we'll just go ahead and poke you here, get a card.
Yep.
And then it's probably a gamble, but we'll see how it works out.
Okay, we will lead performer. Give you a 7.
Yeah, we'll take that. No trigger.
When you were testing it yesterday, did the Reputable Luffy opt to starve you, or he just attacked you every turn?
Definitely starve.
Okay, that's probably pilot diff then.
But innately, it just happens naturally when you get to go. What is it? When you go second, it naturally just happens. Because usually I don't play .q pass. Usually it's like I'll have my 1-drop searcher, or like if you play a Nami, I'll have a Lafitte on board .q, and you just swing into those. And so
right.
naturally you should be starving me. I don't think you need to. But like if we're both having optimal turns, like just like automatically you should be starving me because you have to swing into my smaller bodies.
Got it. Makes sense. Jesus. Okay, if he leader abilities me, I can't Sanji here. He does.
Pass after playing the Burgess here.
Okay, we will go big mode.
That is pretty big. Kind of scared.
Just wish I could follow up with something. Nothing to play. Give you 9.
Yeah, we'll take.
Okay, so I go to 10, but yeah. Maybe it would have been a good idea to play the Sanji there. Right, because he doesn't have the removal yet. But he will have more Dawn on the next turn.
Go 8 here.
8. We'll take.
Okay. Play another Burgess and leader effect.
Alright. Do 6 at lead.
We'll take that.
Then we'll play Mom and pass.
Interesting. I probably don't have much to do here.
So he goes to 10 next turn, right? So I don't care about the Lafitte.
Another 10 cost would be good.
Another one.
That. Get some counter in my hand. Tempest kick. Does that help? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not for this turn.
Alright, it would be nice to develop this Mr. 2, right?
10 cost next turn, so.
Okay, 7, 7. Give you a 2. Holy crap. Alright,
They're just so weenie.
yeah, because you haven't discard somehow. You haven't gotten any of your event searchers too. Okay.
Event search trigger. Come on.
Alright, yeah, I'll give it to you. Wait, you'll get it.
I can't give it to you that easy. Come on.
Okay, you'll get it from this one.
There we go. Close. Different trigger. Different trigger.
Okay, I think this is the right play. We'll pass. Right, at most he can get rid of 1. If he drops to 10 beard, he can't get rid of any.
In that case, we won't play a 10 cost.
Yeah.
That is scary. That is very scary.
Yeah, I made him not play it. Okay. I know what I'm doing, I hope.
Yeah, let's grab this and make our Burgesses bigger.
Okay, you found it. You found it.
We'll go here. We have some Can clear both. Do I have enough defense? No.
He could just like leader ability his whole hand away and make these Jesuses pretty big. Okay,
Bit bigger.
killed one. He's giving up on the 10 cost play here. These Jesus are gonna be a big problem. I'm never gonna be able to not have these 2 down up for defense. So maybe I never play Luffy. Maybe
Swings here though. Let's see how
I'll have to counter from this turn.
We'll go 8.
8. We'll Gum Gum Giant. Yeah, for going the Luffy for Sanji's. Another 8. We'll take that one. Another 8. We will Radical Beam.
Throw 7 here.
7 counter 2. Then a Vasco shot.
Shot and we'll pass.
Alright. It's 11. 11, 11, 3 11s. Is that enough? I guess we'll see.
You should swing with the Bonkley first, because if I pop him here.
Oh, right. You could get like a trigger, right?
Oh, man. Oh, so close. It was Tempest.
Okay.
1 cost off. Block here.
Now we just go for it.
Yeah, you got it.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I think the difference in that was just I just happened to have 2 Mr. 2s on that turn to stop your 10 drops. I think if it wasn't for that, I think I would have gotten locked out.
No, I think you're still in an okay position. Just because my Burgesses are so small. So like if you just play another big body there, and I 10 cost freeze 1, like you can very much just swing the 9 mom or the other body that you play, just because of the fact that like my Burgesses are at 6k, so it's like they're never pressuring your body, and as soon as I swing them, you can just swing over them. So it's like it's not the end of the world. It's definitely more optimal to like play the double Bonkley to like force me to not 10 cost. But it's not like the end of the world if you don't have that play going into my 10.
Got it. Okay.
But yeah, for me it was just you played the 9 mom. I couldn't get rid of it. I didn't really see any of my removal cards. I saw a bunch of my Burgesses, which is like nice, but they ramped up a little too late. I wanted to be a little more aggressive early on. So it's like if I don't have the Burgesses with my early events to ramp them up, it's kind of like just basically I'm doing nothing. On the other end, if I'm doing the usual game plan that I want in this matchup, is like see my Van Augers, see my Doc Hughes. But yeah, no, this matchup definitely feels still pretty close, even without stage. I think this matchup in particular also gets a bit worse. I think just in stage in general, if it were to get removed, would like slightly give you a harder time into the okay matchups, the 50-50 matchups, because most of the other matchups are like very black and white, like Lucci, BY, Enel. Like your game plan is basically the same in all 3 of those matchups. Even Bonnie is like pretty straightforward, and so I think those matchups wouldn't change too much.
Right. It's these 50-50 ones, right, where you feel it the most.
Ones where you definitely feel it the most.
Okay, we can test out Enel just to finish off. I just have to hope you don't draw your 10 costs.
Yeah, this matchup's really bad. I don't think I've ever lost to an Enel. Not even like, oh, I drew bad. No. Like even when you draw bad, like it's still like all I need really is 1 10 cost. Like I just have to time it though, because like if you only see 1 10 cost, it's kind of hard to get you to 0 life, right? Because if it's only 1 10 cost and that's all you have to play, I can't follow up and not allow you to use your leader effect. So it's like if I just time it perfectly, then you can't ever leader effect, because if I just wait a turn and play some more bodies, when I do 10 cost, then you have to eat a 5, a 6, a 7,
right,
some bigger swings like that. All right, so for turn order, am I going to go first or second?
Since you're favored in this, let's give you first just to start.
That's fine.
So do we want to play this? I think I want some mid game. I'll mulligan this. A little better.
We'll just play a Luffy here and pass.
Okay. Is this a good idea? Sure, why not? We'll play a Flampe out. Pass. Gives me something to attack into the Lafitte at least.
And then Lafitte search here.
But if he dot Qs, that'll be bad for me.
Okay. Grab a Liberation, just if you ever play a little blocker, I can get rid of it. Swing 5 at you.
5 will take. We'll get a trigger. I don't know if I should save those for your 10 beard.
Yeah, potentially. I would say so. Especially going flampe and getting down early in life. Yeah, I'd probably save that.
Okay, so dot Q kills. I can swing into it.
And
Just play a Frankie out. Okay, we'll just kill dot Q here. Frankie pass.
Swing 6k at you.
Will take.
Play a Burgess. Pass right.
Cannot deal with that Burgess. Okay, that guy's gonna be a problem. Just play out Gidatsu and pass.
Sounds good. Starving me. I don't like that. Alright, so we have a couple of options here. I definitely think we play the Augur and pass. And then you're going to 8, so Katakuri is a thing. Don't have to swing here. Doesn't look like you're swinging at me either, so we can go ahead and just pass here pretty safely.
Okay, and then we will play Katakuri and pass.
Alright, we'll draw for turn, ramp up.
Yeah, once you drop that 10 beard, I need a counter for every one of these hits.
Katakuri. We'll go.
Okay, we have something to attack into.
Actually, nah, there's no point. Trash one of my 10 costs, which doesn't feel the best.
Okay, he uses finger pistol. I know he has a black hole still, so I'll save it.
Another auger here will leader effect and pass.
All right, throw a 6.
Yeah, you got it.
Huh. Play Yamato and pass. In which case, I should have just done 6 with my leader. Left my Gidatsu up.
Let's go 5 at lead. Now we can start pressuring cards out of your hand for free.
Okay, we'll take it.
Oh.
We'll get the trigger that we wanted.
Interesting. That's not bad. You still got rid of a card from hand, so I'm not too mad about that. Definitely want to get rid of this Yamato. See how much time do I have to work with?
Damn, I had a big things to play.
Okay, we can go here. We'll grab.
I was hoping to find it for my life. Another 10 drop.
It's actually an interesting turn.
Okay, he has 2 of these now. Right? Did he discard the other one? No, he still has it. He has 2. Okay, so 2 non-counter. If he has a 10 beard, that's 3 non-counter.
We'll clear this.
Okay, finger pistol. So finger pistol, black hole, 10 beard. 2k counter. Okay, he used it.
Well.
He's got 1 more. If he swings with these guys, they're at risk of dying.
But I think we need to swing here, get you to 1.
Okay, we'll take it.
Yeah, and then
We found it.
Go ahead and leader effect 1 more time.
Okay, both liberations are gone. This would be the turn to Shirahoshi, right? But then I can't fit it with Yamato. Maybe I don't play Yamato then. Alright, give you 6.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so 10 cost teaches next turn. So if you play that, I have to eat a 5 and then a 9. Which is not good. So we'll play Shirahoshi and then Luffy. And I think both of your black holes are gone, so unless you found a third one that I don't know about, should be good. If he drops it, we can Raigo, and then hopefully we get to a point we can heal. I just need a heal.
Burgess.
Second Burgess.
Auger, pitch for lead, pass.
Huh.
So now you just have to eat a 5, 6, 9, and a 9.
Yeah. That's
That's the only issue in this matchup.
uh-huh.
It's like when you get starved, like I never have to commit. I can just keep building my board and then have one good turn when I do have my 10 cost to just, you know, get you to 0. You can't leader effect. The next turn is just lights out.
I might have to just pass and not do anything this turn because I'm trying to think. So next turn, if I live this turn, you'll draw a card, and then you don't need to play anything. You can just leader ability. I think I have to. Okay, we'll just play Yamato and pass.
Yeah. We'll play 10 cost. Go here. Go. It's just to get you to 0.
Yeah, I can survive, but I need a heal. I need a top deck a heal effect.
Down next.
Oh, but he's gonna have leader ability, right?
Probably the most ideal. Yeah. Make you eat all these.
Okay, 5. We will counter 2. 6 counter 2. 9 we take. 10 we live. And leader ability, so there's no way I can get out of this. Oh wait, I'm not out of it just yet, I don't think.
I have no cards in it, so.
Yeah, Rygo that. Then 6 at that. Wait, I just gave you a card in hand. I should have killed the Jesuses first.
Yeah. Well, we can play it like you go 10-10 first.
That's fine. I have enough for guaranteed. Oh no, I don't. If you drew a 2k, it's not. Okay. And then do I give you a card in hand?
If it's a 10 cost, you're gonna regret it. Nah, yeah. I think at some point you have to, right?
Yeah.
At some point you have to. Oh.
Oh, if it kills my Shirahoshi, I die.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
And it's nullified that turn, right? So there's no way you heal.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, I do run 15 pop triggers. Oh, I was supposed to leave. That's awkward.
That's fine. Yeah, you got it. So did that matchup feel any different without stage, or it felt just as easy?
Nah, honestly, that's how the most, like, I think you can't starve me, but it just puts you in a predicament where then I just see my cards, which makes it worse for you. There's a couple of turns there where like I really couldn't do much. Like I played Van Auger, was kind of just waiting till I saw, and I only saw 110 cost the whole match, right? Like I said, that's really all you need. And so the odds you don't see one are kind of like the odds are in your favor to see at least one. But yeah, it's this matchup is probably very, very difficult. Probably Enel's worst matchup, I would say.
For sure. Your triggers are crazy.
Oh yeah, I think I'm at 15 plus 4. I think I'm at 19 triggers in this deck.
Oh damn. Okay.
19 triggers. Yeah.
So I'm not sure if it's worth seeing Enel going first. I don't know if you want to play it out still or not.
It's just way worse than that.
Yeah, just way worse. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I have AwakenedTCG's list up on screen. So AwakenedTCG, could you go over your list and what cards you put in to replace Fullalead?
All right. So first off, we're basing this list off of if Fullalead got banned, right? So no stage. So we take out those 4 cards. We immediately replace them with 4 of this. If you want to hover over to the 3 cost, I bid 500 million. And the purpose of this card is only for its trigger, right? Blackbeard as a leader, in order to activate leader effect, you have to trash a card from hand. And so at very worst, this is stuck in your hand, but you can just trash it and use leader effect. But having a 4 of pop a 6 cost character or less is so huge in a lot of matchups. I think without the stage, the consistency definitely gets a lot worse. And so at that point, we kind of just forego the consistency and go for more of a high roll list where we can really have an easier time into our bad matchups, such as Dofi, such as Pluffy. And for that reason, I ran this card, right? Then we also took out 4 Laboon. I think having as much pop triggers as we do and a Tempest Kick, which is the next card we replaced the Laboons for, having these 4 cards here are basically the one-to-one replacement. I believe that if you have a pretty average early game, by mid game you should be able to use these Tempest Kicks in place for that Laboon, because then you can just combo that off of a Van Auger. Then your dot Qs are popping 7 costs. Again, this trigger on the Tempest Kick KOs a 3 cost or less, and so that mainly targets the Teach in the Doflamingo deck, which is our worst matchup. So we have 8 cards there. And then we moved around some other cards just to have a little bit more triggers and make this deck just super high roll. We did get rid of 2 of our 3-cost 2000 power counters for some shockwaves, right? So we have 3 shockwaves, which is the last tech card that we're adding to this more of a high roll list. Playing a list like this definitely reminds me of a deck like Katakuri, just because we have, it's 16 plus 6. We have 22 triggers in total in this deck. But Shockwave is another great card into the Doflamingo matchup. Can also get rid of those small pesky blockers that I've been seeing a lot, such as the Shanks matchup. There's a new wave of this animal Shanks going around that have the 1-cost chopper blockers, and so this Shockwave can definitely target those 3 costs or less while being a good counter card for survivability. But then the cherry on top is the 4-cost or less KO in the trigger. So overall, we just, it's the basic list. We're getting rid of Laboon, we're getting rid of the stage, we're foregoing the consistency a bit while we still have 8 cards to search, right? We still have 8 searchers, so it's like not the worst, right? A lot of decks don't even have 4 searchers, right? So so we still have our 8 searchers, so we're still for the most part seeing what we need, but now we have the potential to just really steamroll games and get so far ahead and snowball games with these triggers in life that can really sag, kind of like Katakuri, how it was in OP05, I believe, OP06, when it was running rampant. And so those are the changes I made to this list. Definitely an aggressive list. Stage really, makes you play that consistent pace, mid-range, really good late game. You see your cards, you play it slow. This is a lot more aggressive, and I've been enjoying it.
Got it. Would you consider Tempest Kick in a normal Blackbeard list? Because it felt like 2 Van Augers and a Tempest Kick help you like kill like even a Shanks. That was pretty crazy with the dot Q.
Yeah, I would definitely consider Tempest Kick in a normal list. I think there is 2 slots. There's a 48 card list that is set in stone. That's the consensus, that there's 48 cards that you have to run in Blackbeard for it to be the most consistent. And then you have 2 slots for tech cards. And so Tempest Kick is definitely up there with one of the cards you can run as your tech cards. I know you can even reduce your 2K count to 7 to 6 to be able to get 3 Tempest Kicks, 4 Tempest Kicks, etc. So yeah, this is probably the strongest card to add to this deck if it's not already in the deck, and if you're trying to look to try out some new cards. Tempest Kick, has a lot of uses, and it's really good in the late game.
Got it. And yeah, just as a final verdict for the video, now that we've played a couple matches where it kind of matters whether you have stage or not, I personally don't think they're going to ban the stage, but after our testing, what do you think? Yeah,
I mean, there's definitely, some cards that can do well in its place, right? It's definitely not needed. And there's Blackbeards that are getting top 32, top 16. I'm not sure if the top 8 lists are on stage or not, but I've definitely seen topping lists that don't run stage already, right? So it's like, it's not that it's going to be do or die for the deck. I definitely think it's a good card. I don't think it's a great card. And so my personal opinion, I feel like they won't. I agree with you. I feel like they won't ban the stage. But it's interesting to see what they actually will do, because like the last ban, we didn't expect some of the bans, especially I think it was when they banned reject for the yellow cards, the last ban cycle. It was a couple of weird bans, and so they're definitely a wild card. We don't know what they're gonna do. We can only speculate, but yeah, I personally don't believe they will.
Okay. Yeah, so thanks so much for helping me out with this video. I'm glad I got someone who's well versed in Blackbeard to help me out with testing this kind of list. Yeah, would you like to plug yourself or any shout outs you'd like to make?
Yeah, you can just follow me on AwakenedTCG on all platforms, Twitter, just Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. I'm going to be uploading content, streaming. I also do Medify. I do a lot of coaching, specifically for Blackbeard and OP09. For OP10, I will be opening it up to every single deck. So I've been putting in the work for OP10. I know it's not out yet, but I'm getting ahead of the curve and learning every deck, so I will be able to coach. I've been basically, for the most part, since I got back from Mexico Nationals, which was back in January, where I got a top 64 placement there. All I've been focusing on is coaching. So I've been getting better at coaching, getting better at teaching, really refining the process and giving good info out there to everyone that wants to sign up.
Yeah, it's perfect because you're playing Marshall the teacher himself. But yeah, that's it for this video. I'll have all his links in the description below, so check that out. And yeah, just thanks for joining me with this video. I guess that is it. So my post-collab thoughts on whether Fullalead should be banned or not, or after the testing we did, where we went through the scenario if it were to be banned. I don't think it's the right call, but who knows, there's that new Blackbeard starter deck coming out too, maybe that might introduce another way to play with Blackbeard. But for now, as it stands into OP10 and even OP11, I don't even think it's too much of a problem, and that just could be like my Western bias where we don't see Blackbeard too oppressively in the meta. Maybe we're like downplaying how strong he actually is just because we haven't seen showings in the West, but I'm just going based off of what I know and what I see around me. I know in the East he's a lot stronger, but yeah, so far I don't think he's enough of a problem. I think a lot of the other cards that people complain about, like 4-cost Law or the 2-cost Teach, those are bigger problems. I don't think Fullalead needs to be touched at all, but that's just how I felt, right? Even though Blackbeard is consistent with Fullalead, a lot of decks shit on him. Doflamingo shits on him, Zoro shits on him, Purple Luffy shits on him. He really only cancels out like Lucci and like decks like Purple Black Luffy and stuff like that, right? Even Shanks isn't too bad in this matchup too. But yeah, those are my thoughts. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. I really don't think they're going to ban the stage card, but who knows, right? Could be completely wrong. But yeah, just let me know your thoughts and then subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. Check out my other videos. I have a bunch of other collab videos too. Yeah, I guess that's it. Bye.
Car D Kaizoku.